there goes your son. You wanted him, you got him.
Why are you trying to make this so easy?
Well, it's like you told me. I can't teach him how to be a man. It's your job.
Born alone what the motto is. Lived up to every word, overly proud of it. But knowing it's tag teams when you get to the heart of it. For all of us lucky enough to know where our fathers is. Our father who out in the living room. You know where I'm attached, even when I'm attached to the stool. Thinking I'm doing more than I am, so you hand me the news like I know everything that you on. I'm actually you. I grew up outside just like the rest of us did, him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew, stick and moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen. But if it didn't, he never was, so I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump up in front of the line, stuck a mind between a corner store and a blurry line. With it forever and a lobster's butterfly. Stuck a mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got Trae Young. Wiggins is out there with Tatum. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Now Jokic after the missed three from Trae Young. Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
The shot from the low post is good.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
From deep three-point range, the West All-Stars pull it in. First quarter, just over a minute played. It's good.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Passes right on the money.
Curry, good.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Deep. And it's Morant missing. West All-Stars off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point game. DeRozan gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
From deep three-point range, Jokic grabs the miss. Here's West now. DeRozan finds Curry. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Not a fast start here for the East All-Stars. Young, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
The drive by James, and LeBron throws it down hard.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Driving in, shots good from Young. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside DeRozan. Good on the three-point shot. DeRozan's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
DeRozan's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Tatum's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Curry against Morant. A 3-ball. Curry can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wiggins inside the line. That's short off the rim.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And that one, good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Jared Allen's checked in for Jokic. Butler comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Paul in for Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 11. Here's Mitchell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the third.
Boy, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking, big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
A deep 3 from Butler. No good from outside.
Just doing the job on the back.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. They look strong here in the early going.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
It's good from long range.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Ball no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now Gobert, following Chris Paul's 3-point attempt, trains it from beyond the arc.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Now here's Allen. Mitchell finds James. Second shot opportunity. Butler passes to Allen. And here is LeBron. Trying to get open is Butler. And James throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the West All-Stars taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Chris Middleton is out there with Levine. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Gobert in at the 5 roaming the paint.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And that one, good. Mitchell's got 7.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. A tremendous Mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
DeRozan for 3. And it's the East with the rebound. Gobert with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Morant outside. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Here's Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Wiggins with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now here's Morant. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Giannis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And they'll get another chance. Booker with no one around. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Booker's got 5 now.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
The 3 from Morant buries the long-range jumper.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
Booker with it. Now guarded by DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining.
From deep.
2 minutes.
West All-Stars with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Giannis inside. Covered by Wiggins. Goes back up. And Giannis with a nice bucket inside. 7 points in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And here is Van Vliet. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. So the West ends up going with the new group.
Lineup for the East All-Stars.
Now ball. It's offline from half court. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And the West All-Stars with possession. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
And so it's the West All-Stars in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They have made it very tough.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 4 rebounds.
And as we dive Into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at James, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the West All-Stars, Stephen Curry's out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeBron James.
East ball.
Then it's Butler. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Morant with it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far. Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's Butler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 6 to shoot. Curry fires from way outside. The offensive rebound. From deep three-point range. That shot off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And so Allen will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Curry can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Now here's Allen. James looking around. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Murray's checked in for John Morant. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the West. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Timeout West All-Stars. It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise!
Embiid's gone 1 of 4 so far. Butler kicks to Allen. Doncic way outside. From deep. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got... Rebound number 7 for him tonight. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. The East making a switch. Gobert's checked in. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Stolen by Mitchell. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Allen kicks to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, It's all in by the East All-Stars. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. The West making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Allen. And it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell. Booker, he's checked in for the East. This has been a one-sided affair. He got it!
Man, oh, man, oh, what a shot!
What range!
What a shot!
My goodness.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that.
All-Stars.
But you know what? They're